Hello, I'm Paul Cooper, the founder of Property Pal. As the owner of a property management company, my team and I saw the need to simplify the more tedious part of our job, move-ins. Well, this app is already making our office more efficient, saving us time and money. So what started as a program to help my office has developed into a user-friendly app that we would like to share with others across the nation. This introductory video is all you need to get familiar with Property Pal and start using it for your walkthroughs today. We're excited about the new features and versions our developers are working on, so stay tuned to our YouTube channel and website as Property Pal advances. Property management just became fun. Let's get started by personalizing your settings. Select Settings. Here you can enter all the details of your company, including the lead inspector's name and email, where you're located, and even the company logo. These will be your default settings, if you choose to have them, that will appear on the final PDF inspection report. Select Save and Continue. Now let's try a move-in. First, hit the New Move-In button on top. Then you'll be asked to enter the address. At that point, you can attach a picture of the property or leave it blank. Enter the address of the home you are inspecting. Notice the inspection has been date stamped for you, which is permanent. You can also change the inspector's name at this point. Hit Done and Submit. Here you can enter all the residents' information, name, phone number, and email address. Cosigners can be added as needed at this point by clicking on Edit Cosigner Information. As you can see, the cosigners are linked to the residents. Hit the red button to hide the drop-down menu. All the email addresses you enter at this stage will be saved and already entered on the email of each inspection, making it easy to send to the residents. Here you can enter as many residents or cosigners as needed by clicking on the bottom left corner labeled Add Resident. If there is a resident change during the lease, by hitting the bottom button labeled Delete Resident, you can remove residents by selecting the X next to their name. You can delete and add as many residents as needed. When complete, this takes us to the actual inspection. Let's start with the outside entryway and adding an item. In the top right corner, hit the Edit button. You'll notice an open space at the bottom. Type in whatever item needs to be added. Select Done on the keyboard and Done in the right top corner. Now with each item you select, you can mark its conditions. So the table is clean and intact, but is scratched. Hit Save and Continue. Notice the check mark on the right. That shows you've already inspected that item. Any item that isn't marked doesn't appear on the report. So if there isn't a light outside, don't fill out that section, and it won't show up on the report. Watch as we make our way through the inspection. On the window section, let's try adding a picture. It's easy. In the lower left-hand corner, select Add a Picture. If you have one already in your album, use that. Or you can take a new picture. Find the right shot. Hit the camera button. You have the option of using the picture or retaking it. Use is on the right-hand side. Hit the button in the upper left corner to get back to the condition of the window. When done, select Save and Continue. Let's try adding a room. On the bottom left corner, you'll see Add Room. Select it, and you have three options. We're going to add a bedroom. You'll be prompted to name the bedroom. After naming it, hit Done on keyboard and Done in the upper right-hand corner. You'll notice you'll have all items already added for a bedroom, ready to be marked. When you've completed all items that apply to the home, select Continue at the bottom. Select Export PDF. You'll notice the move-in inspection and the option to include the pictures you took. Hit Create PDF. You'll be prompted to view the PDF, which is suggested but not necessary. Here's what the first inspection report will look like, with time, date, logo, legend, notes, and pictures. Also with an option to have it printed and signed. If satisfied, hit the back button on the bottom left corner. Now we can email the report by selecting the middle bottom button. As you can see, the residents' email addresses we entered at the beginning are already pre-filled in. You also have the option to add more email addresses. Hit Send and select Done on the bottom right corner to return to the main menu. In the case you need to modify the report, for example, adding new carpet or a new fridge, select Saved Inspections. Select the address you'd like to modify. You can either view it, which is read-only, or allow for a modification. In this case, in the outside entryway, a new light fixture was installed. We'll add that to our notes. Select Save and Continue. Create the PDF, and under Notes you'll see the date-stamped modification. At this point, you can email it or save it and return to the main menu. If your state requires pre-inspections and your resident chooses to do one, it is done in the same manner as the move-in. Select Pre-Inspection. You'll have a list of addresses of the homes that are eligible for pre-inspections. Select the address. Hit Submit and Continue if you don't need to make adjustments to the residence. Work your way through the inspection. Note, for continuity, the only items that show up there are the ones that were marked during the move-in. You cannot add any additional items. Notes and pictures can be added to this report as well. Hit Continue when done. Now, you see the move-in and the pre-inspection, which can both be included in the PDF report, or unselect the move-in to send the pre-inspection on its own. Create the PDF. You have the option to view it. Now you can compare move-in conditions to the pre-inspection conditions all in one report. All pictures and notes from both inspections are included. Select Back and email the PDF report. If you just started using PropertyPal, you probably already have occupied units. If this is the case, PropertyPal does allow you to go straight to the move-out. You will be reminded with a pop-up to stay consistent with any previous walkthroughs you've completed for the property. Then treat the rest of the steps like a standard move-in. You can still add notes and pictures. And again, only the items filled out on the move-in inspection will carry over through the pre-inspection and on the move-out. Hit Continue when you're finished. Then go ahead and export the PDF. You'll have options to select which reports can be included, and if you want to include the pictures. Then hit Create PDF. Go ahead and view it, and notice all 3 inspections on one report. You'll have an extremely clean and detailed report ready to be emailed to the residents, your property manager, owners, maintenance staff, cleaners, painters, and anyone else needing the report. Select Back to email the PDF and hit Send.